Bulbanak everybody and welcome back to Stylish. So we've been speaking to a number of creative MSME owners today and highlighting their businesses. But of course this is Stylish, so we're going to end with a fashion designer. So there have been a number of fashion designers who have chosen to launch during the age of COVID-19. One of them is the gorgeous Miss Cici Fong sitting next to me right here. Her label is Porcellina and is currently retailing out of Shopaholic. Tell me about your fashion brand and why now?
Well, I think it's the best time to start now. As an emerging designer, you never know when to start. And if you keep delaying it, you'll never start. So we just pushed the button and we just took the risk.
You did, and I mean, it's been very positive for you. I'm seeing that people are responding well to the brand.
Yes, they have been, and we have been getting a lot of orders coming in, mostly from overseas, which is a good thing for us because we would want to go on a larger scale.
Excellent. So, okay, tell me first, what is Porcellina? What does it mean?
So, Porcellina is actually a nickname that my sister had came up with. When we were small, she would see that I would love to play with dolls, and I was chubby, and I would be very girly when I was small, and I had this dollhouse. So she came up with the name before she left for Australia, which was Porcellina, which meant cute and chubby.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but it carried on throughout the years, and everyone kept calling me that at home. So I decided to make it into a brand.
Is it something that sort of carries in through your brand? Like, there's a playfulness to Porcellina.
It does. When dealing with the brand Porcellina, it depends on what you want. It represents cultures. It represents different types of cultures, and it represents fusions of cultures. With my print that I have, it's mostly a fusion of Samoan and Fijian. So that's what I want the brand mostly to represent.
And is that your background?
Yes, it is. It's my background, and I have two boys, and they're Fijian Samoan. So I wanted it to mostly represent kids like that.
So it's about the future generation.
Yes, it is.
What is it like for a next generation designer in Fiji today?
Starting out as an emerging designer, it can be very challenging at first, but if you have the right support system, if you have a good mentor to guide you through the fashion industry and through your brand, you grow with your brand.
Have you found that? Have you found your mentor?
Yes, I have. Epeli Twimbenga for Kuiviti. He's my mentor, and anything that I get stuck on or I worry about, or even if I have questions, I would ask him.
Epeli has such fantastic experience across the industry.
Yeah, he does.
And I think that in particular dealing with print, I mean, he's sort of been at the forefront of that for many, many years.
Yeah.
What is the one piece of advice that Epeli has given you that's kind of stuck with you?
Mostly is to be true to my ideas. Never let other people influence you or discourage you about your ideas, to always stay true to what you want. And even if you get sidetracked, even with your designs, always go back to the root of why you want to do it and the designs.
So, what is the future of Porcellina?
Well, our goal for Porcellina is to not only be known here in Fiji, but to expand more and to go and learn more about other cultures, so we could always keep coming up with new prints, new designs that represents other cultures in the Pacific.
So it's a very Pacific focused brand.
Yes, it is.
So at the moment you're in Shopaholic and you're receiving international orders.
Yes.
How are you finding the market with COVID-19?
Here in Fiji, it's very slow, but it's starting to pick up slowly. People are starting to gain interest and to come out to make an order to buy. But with the overseas market, I think it's just running smoothly for me for my brand.
That's excellent. So, is there an online store in the works for Porcellina?
It's in the works. It's in the pipeline. Slowly but surely, our goal is by November we would have a website up running.
Oh, that is so very exciting.
Thank you.
So tell me something, what else inspires you? I mean, like you talked about cultures, but there's always something else in a design. Is it your family? Is it?
It's mostly just the scenery, nature. I usually, back when I was in American Samoa, where I grew up, I would go and spend time around the beaches, around these cliffs, where you just look out into the oceans. Those are the type of things that I like to see, that inspires me for my colors, my color schemes, and mostly in my designs.
So color is important. What colors in particular do you think are your brand colors?
Mostly like an aqua blue and ocean kind of blue was what I started out with.
So it's very much about the ocean.
It's very much about the ocean.
That's really exciting, Cece, and we're so excited to see young designers coming up, especially during these times, you know?
Yeah, I have quite few designers that I know that are like scared to just step into the market, but I keep encouraging them to just go for it. Take the risk. You never know that it might get a good response back.
Absolutely. Look, there's never a right time.
Yeah.
You know, it's always going to be a risk. And I think that people who are as brave as you're the ones who make it.
Thank you.
So I'm very, very excited to see more. And hopefully, are we going to see a portrait in a show come up soon?
Hopefully soon, but a photo shoot.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we will keep our viewers updated on that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much to my very inspiring guest today. You are holding the flame for so many businesses during these very unusual times. Until next week, look after each other and stay safe.